Good afternoon. It is the 20th of July 2024, and we are at the Come and See event. And with me today, I have my special guest, Jez Jacobs. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Excellent, because I met Jez beginning of July because he was at an art gallery. I'm with one of my friends, and she also knows Jez. Has an art gallery in Loughborough Junction, and it was I've got it here. It was a Warriors Artist Studio at Sunshine International Arts. It was at Cold Harbour Lane. So I went to that, and I was really impressed because it was like just one big room.
That's all right.
And then as you walked into the entrance, I had space there for the artists. So I thought I'm going to be in that within 45 minutes. I was there probably for about 3 hours.
All right.
What I liked about it though was the fact that they had the artwork, but the artists were there as well.
Yeah.
So I went into the main room and I spoke to one or two people, but I came out and I met Jez and I saw his work and I was really impressed with his work. So welcome.
Thank you very much.
I'm so grateful that you've decided to come here this Saturday. So what made you want to become an artist?
Well, basically, when I was younger, I've been in school. I've always had a creative instinct, and I've always thrived within art lessons and so on.
Yeah.
So it kind of spinned out into being leaving school, getting work within that environment, and just really nurturing my talent, which I enjoy doing. So it's as simple as that, really.
That's what I found really impressive with the fact that he's been earning a living from his art, because there's a lot of artists out there that haven't got to that stage. They're doing their work, but they're not making a living from it.
Yeah, but making a living, part of it is making a substitution living as well by doing teaching and doing, I would say, design orientated work to support me being an artist.
Yeah, but then it's all related to art.
Yes, I get you. Yeah,
you like what you do.
Yeah,
and you've chosen to earn a living by
being within a creative field.
A lot of people can't do that.
Yeah.
They've got their main job, and then they've got their artwork. So I think that's absolutely fantastic. Well done.
Well, thank you very much.
So, how long have you been an artist for?
I would say taking it serious, I would say for the last probably 12 years, but prior to that, I've always been making odd work, playing work. So I'll put it down to having a studio, really, because I think having the studio defined me being an artist, if that makes sense.
It makes it sound more professional.
Yeah, so so I've had the studio for the last 12 years. Yeah. So I would say that would be the defining moment to say that. I am an artist.
And in the studio, the studio, it's not just him in the studio. You work with other people as well, don't you?
That's correct. There's 9 of us within a space, and basically all of us have got our individual spaces.
Because I met quite a few of them at the gallery when I had the gallery, and they're really friendly people as well.
Yeah. A good group.
I can see why you will get on. It's fantastic, absolutely. So what type of artwork do you do? Because I know that different artists have their different genres, don't they?
That's a hard one. What I would say, because I do many mediums, I work in many mediums. I do painting, I do sculpture, I do printmaking, I do things, many spectrums. But what I would say is that the work tends to have it's not necessarily abstract, but it has a kind of like an urban stroke, contemporary, I would say, kind of youthful kind of market feel about it. So
his work is different, though. That's what it's about, and the way he's presented it, he's really presented it really well. Yeah. And I guess it would have been difficult for you to bring, a picture in. But you brought in some T-shirts, which have you designed them?
Yeah. So it's a part of my practice as well. I run Surface Noise, so basically it's my outlet for the product side of what I do. Yeah. And the main product side, what I'm doing at the moment, is T-shirt making.
Yes.
So
we've got this one here. And what does this? Is that the name of your?
Yeah, Surface Noise is
your brand.
Is a brand, or what I go by for distributing my products and so on. Yeah.
So do you sell them or give them out to people?
No, it's sold basically. Yeah, I sell them.
It's not easy to say, here, I'm a teacher. You know, that's what people say about that. You know, they're easy free. I say no. Sorry, but sometimes you do give an awful you know, free. But you know, in general, this is how we earn our living.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, you need all these other things to support your practice. If that makes sense.
This one, I like this.
Thank you very much.
The colour's lovely, burgundy.
Yeah, burgundy with a yellow.
Because you very rarely see the colour burgundy. It's quite a different colour now.
Yeah, that's true. But again, I mean, a lot of these graphics and images are elements which have been in artworks, and from artworks they've manifested itself into my designs for t-shirts.
Yes. Yeah. So what would you say this design is, though?
Basically, it was a pattern. Obviously, it's a pattern.
Yeah.
And it was within another piece of work, just a small. If I can hold it up, so you can actually see it. So that's
different. It's very different. It's very eye-catching.
Yeah, thank you very much.
The yellow there. And then you've got the one that you've got on now.
Yeah, that's the one I've got on again.
So what is this?
All right. So basically, it's a character which I created within a print form, basically, and then it turned out to be a sculpture. Okay. So I've got several sculptures with this type of character involved. Yeah. And it's the actual sculpture is cut out. Yeah. But within the sculpture itself, you'll have different forms or patterns. Yeah. And so on. Yeah. It's different though, isn't it? I'm sure it's given a lot of people ideas. Yeah. And then once again, throughout different elements of artworks or series of artworks, the character comes into play, if that makes sense. Oh, really? Yeah, so you may see it in a sculptural form, you may see it in a print form, or I've even used it within paintings. Yes. Yeah, so it's different, isn't it? Yeah. What made you come up with this character then? Well, basically, what it was, I was just, when I first had the studio, funny enough, I was just doodling, so which is I find is quite important. So I just doodling away, and then the character came up. But from that doodle, it's manifested itself into different elements. That makes sense. Yeah. You know, how I find that as well. You're doing something, but you don't realise something's going to come from it. Yeah, that's going to create more of a foundation for your business. Yeah. So when is your next exhibition? Well, hopefully I should have be something coming in September. Okay. Based in Clapham. Yeah. I'm waiting for confirmation, and then once I get the confirmation, I will definitely let you know. Yeah, I'll come along. Yeah. Thank you very much. Yeah, excellent. And so basically, if people want to buy a t-shirt, can they get that on? Yeah, online through getting in contact with me through just dropping an email. Yeah. So would you like to give your email out? All right, it's Jez. It's Jez at surfacenoise.com. Surface Noise, one word. Yeah. And then his social is surface noise _London. And then is that your website? www.surfacenoise.com. Yeah, correct. Yeah. Fantastic. Yeah. So if you want to get a t-shirt, also to see what his artwork's like, he's absolutely fantastic. Please do, get in contact with Jez or look on his Instagram, and it's surface noise _London. And then that's your email, Jez at surfacenoise.com. Yeah. But I'm really grateful for the fact that you brought in some of your work. Yeah, well, it's funny because I think it's always nice to actually have something physical for somebody can see. Obviously I can't log around my paintings or sculptures. Yeah. So the next best thing is actually bring the t-shirts and so on. So So, but I'll be interviewing Jez on Riverside Radio hopefully this Friday if you'll be able to. Yeah. It means you're getting up early and getting into the studio at 5 a.m. One do you know what I mean? Do what he has to do.
That would be absolutely fantastic. So thank you so much for coming in, and I look forward to seeing more of your work. And please update me, let me know when your exhibition is in September. Yeah. Thank you very much, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Bye bye.